Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to misreading, in particular mystery reading at number 852. My name is Elizabeth. Before getting into this reading, chances are that most of the people watching this video are not subscribed. So if you are a reoccurring viewer and you enjoy my work and would like to support the growth of my channel, feel free to do so by sticking around and hitting that subscribe button down below and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. And if you do decide to stick around and support my channel, thank you very much and welcome. So, getting into interpreting the number 852. My throat just bothered me for a second. I was about to try to speak, but I couldn't. So, maybe you resonate with that, where you're trying to speak or express yourself, but you feel restricted or unheard. But the number 8 is about letting go and allowing yourself to move forward, to focus on the present, and trusting that what's lost will be replaced. I feel like wherever you weren't able to express yourself or to be heard, you're being called to accept that and to trust that there are other people or spaces out in the world that are meant for your voice and for you to be heard. Just because a certain person or certain situation shut you out, that doesn't mean the whole world is going to shut you out. It could be something important or significant here about aligning with the right people, the right places, the right things. You might be learning a different language as well. This could be confirmation to keep doing that. That's actually really interesting because I'm just now realizing I'm talking about like speaking and expressing yourself, and that really aligns, learning a different language. If you do feel called to learn a different language, this could be confirmation of that as well. The number 5 is about change and transformation. I do think that there are some internal changes that are going to happen when you accept where you are not meant to be heard or seen. And I hope it's not too triggering to put it that way. It's just that there are other places or other people where you're meant to be heard and you're meant to be seen. You could be trying to express yourself to the wrong people or in the wrong places. And that doesn't say anything bad about you or your intelligence and what you're capable of. But it does say something about where you are and where you should be. And that's a pretty vague way to put it because, everybody's situations are different. But if you know where you shouldn't be, where should you be? The tip of my nose just itched. Something of that phrase, on the nose, or something like that. There could also be something significant here about airplanes. Or like an airplane diving from the sky. Let me think for a second. That's interesting. It looked like it was like a military airplane. Just like non-commercial, non-civilian. There could also be something significant here about a target or a goal or like the actual retailer Target. And now I'm hearing Kmart, Walmart, Target. So maybe Kmart or Walmart could be significant. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if those grocery stores or retailers or whatever are specifically American, but if they don't resonate with you, don't worry about it. Maybe there's some specific retailer that goes by a different name that stands out to you. The number 2 is about balance. I also just felt the word confirmation come through. But number 2 is about balance and harmony and decisions. It can also be confirmation to let go of someone or something to create more balance. So I feel like whenever you accept where you're not meant to be or to speak or to be heard, it's going to bring you more peace. And it feels like a deep sense of peace, and it's going to bring you more stability. And I just burped, which is confirmation to release. Maybe that's the specific confirmation, when that word confirmation came through. I hope that wasn't too confusing. But, yeah. You deserve to be at peace. And you don't have to be heard by specific people or places or be seen in specific circumstances to be at peace. You get to decide whether you are at peace or not. You get to decide whether you accept something for what it is or not. So I want to say choose wisely. I do think it's important that talking about with the number 2, choices came through and now you're being reminded of. I keep hearing or feeling like I want to say the word agency, like taking full responsibility for your decisions, owning your decisions feels significant here. And I feel like that could help you feel more confident in expressing yourself to other people or other places or other situations. You don't need validation to validate yourself. Well, you don't need external validation, right, to validate yourself. Adding up these numbers, 8 plus 5 is 13, plus 7, 7. No, I'm not supposed to say the number 7. That number could be significant for somebody. But 8 plus 5 is 13 plus 2. I think I see why I said 7. But 13 plus 2 is 15. There's 2 messages here. The number 15 is about feeling trapped or tied or bound. It's the devil in tarot. And I think finding acceptance is what's going to set you free and help you see that you aren't really stuck or trapped. You're just attached. And this is confirmation to detach for your highest good. And the other message, 1 plus 5 is 6. That's unconditional love, first and foremost for yourself. Allowing it to naturally flow is unconditional love for others. Put yourself first. Choose yourself. Validate yourself. The TV show Grey's Anatomy could be significant for someone. The name Meredith, or the main character in that TV show named Meredith. I do think it's going to take some self-love to validate yourself, to find the confidence to detach and to own your decisions and to embrace the internal changes this requires. I'm going to start wrapping up this reading by drawing out a card from the Prismavisions Tarot to see what else wants to come through for you and how it may relate to the number 852. The number 2 in particular feels like it could be significant for someone. Wow, I have the 6 of Wands. This also has Leo the zodiac sign of Leo. I'm not sure what planet that is, that first symbol there, but this is the element of fire. Your passion, your drive, your ambition, what makes you feel inspired, it all matters. I am noticing too, it is the Six of Wands. So there's strong confirmation here to focus on loving yourself in the way that you deserve and validating yourself in ways that maybe certain people or situations won't. You don't have to put it in the clearest way I can express it, you don't have to be loved by others to love yourself. It's the same message of you don't have to be validated by others to validate yourself. This is about being confident in what you believe and trusting yourself. And with this, the way that this person is looking up, looking forward, it's giving me like visionary vibes, like somebody who is a dreamer. And that would make sense why you would feel misunderstood, because, you know, we operate in a world that is coming out of, you know, pessimism, darkness, to put it in the most vague terms. The Six of Wands is a victory card. And I feel like this really confirms that you will be seen and you will be heard, but by the right people and the right situations. It might be important for you to be patient for that time when the right situations and the right people align. And that's why it's so important, well, partially, that's why it's so important that you validate yourself right now and you stay confident in yourself and, you know, let yourself define yourself and not other people or situations, like I've been saying. You might get public recognition. That card, this can be a card of public recognition too, but of course that's not going to resonate for probably most of the people watching this video. You will win. I mean, I want to say if you choose to love yourself, you're already winning. You know, it's almost like choosing to love yourself already sets it in stone, the outcome to be recognized and seen and validated by others. It just really feels like the main message here is to be patient and to trust yourself. So that way it is easier to be patient, knowing that what you want, what you deserve, and what you need is coming.